Okay, welcome to Live Your Happy 365. This is lesson 109.
Why are you like on fire? You're like, so you just wanna. First of all, let me move this a little bit so you can be in the camera.
Lesson 109. I rest in God, and we just did the meditation. So let's share our experience.
Well, when I came back, I told you that my meditation was a fail. What did I say? Did I say it was a fail, or I said it was unsuccessful? My meditation was unsuccessful. Well, technically, we'd have to do it 5 minutes every hour, but this time I did it before we recorded this. My mind was all over the place. I was thinking about the office and how I wanted to move furniture around and how I want to move a chair around and all these thoughts. And then I thought, hey, you know, all I have is this moment and I want to rest in God. I want to quiet my thoughts. And right now is all I have. Woman sitting on chair, listening to bird. You know, that's what I was thinking. Trying to get my mind back to the space. And I feel that not judging yourself because you're not doing the lesson correctly, or not judging yourself because you're not meditating the way you think you should, is doing the meditation. That's it. I really feel that.
Yeah, this is very helpful. And I think about meditation, just in general, like, our thoughts are always going to drift off, you know, so just be gentle with yourself and just bring yourself back, your attention back to, you know, the breath or the statement that is in today's lesson.
But your experience was also, you were thinking a little bit of other thoughts, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I said we're always going to, you know, drift off. I was thinking about a web design client that, you know, needs certain direction. And, but yeah, just bring yourself back and be aware. Like, I think just being gentle and bringing yourself back is good. And if you can't do that, that's fine. And then that's where you start, you know?
Yeah. And what a beautiful statement, right? I rest in God. It's so comforting. And it's so beautiful to be able to rest in God, to rest with God. It's such a beautiful statement. For me, it's everything.
Yeah, I think it's beautiful because I never rest. Especially now, once you have a baby and you have, you know, family, it's like resting is over. You know, you work because that's, you know, fun and that, you know, brings kind of in the livelihood, and then you do, you know, some activities with family. But when you rest, other than sleep, like consciously rest, you know, unconsciously rest, sleep. Okay, got it. But consciously resting should be I don't know, should be a website. Consciouslyresting.com.
Consciously resting. Yeah, and I think it's also wonderful throughout the day, since there's so many thoughts, so many activities, is to really take that time to just pause and say, I rest in God. It doesn't have to be exactly 5 minutes. Sometimes it's just, you know, we're not disciplined enough, but you know, I'm changing Ari's diaper, I rest in God. I'm, you know, washing a dish, I rest in God. I'm writing an email, before I write the email, I rest in God. And it's just a practice, you know. But I feel that it's so beautiful. And it says here that it will just take away a lot of burdens, you know. Rest. If you would believe this statement and live this statement 100%, there will be no worries. You will be living in the happy dream, you know. There wouldn't be any judgments. Separation wouldn't appear to you. You would have like epic projections and experiences, because you know, will be so pure, you know. It reminds me of Byron Katie's work, you know, because I'm very into it right now, and I feel that this is how she lives, like, daily, is resting in God, you know. And Eckhart Tolle's pretty up there, but I'm up to that, and I told you guys that in another lesson, that I'm up to that. I want to, I'm so open to living this way.
Yeah, I think it's just, again, being committed to a path that is like barricading Eckhart Tolle, all they've done not their entire life, but whenever they started doing what they're doing, like they sharpened their blade, right? They sharpened their blade, they sharpened their consciousness, their blade of consciousness, and now they stand strong. And whatever bull crap is coming their way, they just cut it apart. Is that true? Do we absolutely know this is true? You know, it's always just cutting through the veil.
Speaking of commitment,
being so strong, like so, I know where I am, you know, is something that's very inspiring.
Speaking of that commitment, when do you plan to do the Course in Miracles lessons, like daily, like really practice them every day?
That is the inspiration I'm working towards.
Yeah, he is.
And you are my inspiration. How about that?
I received that.
Good.
That's sweet. That's sweet. He's doing well. You know what? He's on his path. And I'm on mine. And you know what? Our commitment is to love and choose love, and heal together. Heal together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Forgive him because he doesn't do the lessons. It doesn't really bother me that you don't do them because I just really feel that you're on your own path and it's exactly perfect. And you always show up for the audience. You record when you need to record or when I need help in recording. And you read the lesson and you do it for 5 minutes. Great.
I mean, at the end of the day, you just do it for ourselves, you know? So if I don't do the lessons, I'm not investing in myself in that area.
Good for you. That's powerful.
Which I don't want to right now. I'd rather, you know, sit, doing a website and be, you know, in the dream, creating.
But I do have to say that, you know, you might not read the lesson, but you practice them, you know? Because
I do show up for them. I mean, they are important for them, but obviously they're not important enough to actually, you know, sit down every day in the morning, do it, meditate, you know. So, you know, it's going to come. It's going to come.
Yeah, maybe in lesson 395.
Exactly that one. All right. Peace.
Choo-choo.
Choo-choo.